Hello everybody out there, welcome to the World's Finest Review, week number 304. And in this review, I'll be reviewing 4 comic books, 1 digitally and 3 physically. And without further ado, let's get into the comic books of the week. So let's start off with DC Comics of He-Man the Eternity War, issue number 9. Lord Hordak has been taking over the whole world, and he's asking for He-Man to come forward and to answer his challenge before he would take over the world. I will show some artwork, which is really amazing. And mind you guys that He-Man is not going to be in this issue, because in the previous issues he gave up being He-Man and he is now just Prince Adam. So, with all the revenge and everything, he wants to go after Lord Hordak. Speaking of Lord Hordak, we have a scene where he wants Evelyn to be his queen. And Lord Hordak just gives mayhem and hell everywhere, where they're trying to kill Hordak. And the one person that comes up face to face with him is no other than Skeletor. And as he was about to lose against him, the sorceress of Evelyn betrays Lord Hordak, and Skeletor gets the upper hand of killing him. So Evelyn joins back on Skeletor's side, and now he goes back to Prince Adam and gives a long conversation basically saying, you know, it's going to get far worse, just want to let you know that, and if you want to face me, that's if you dare as He-Man, then you can find me at Castle Grayskull. At the end of this book, though, when He-Man, or Prince Adam, actually look like this, that's where I was like, okay, either that's really Prince Adam, or that was someone in disguise of Prince Adam. I really want to know, after seeing that end scene, what that was all about. This was really awesome. Rating I give for this would be at least a between a 4 to 4.5 out of 5 star rating. Definitely check this out if you're a He-Man fan, because this was like really amazing. And now we're going to go into the Marvel book digitally, and I will show the cover digitally, and it is called Hank Johnson, Agent of Hydra, issue number 1. And to be honest, guys, I really did not feel for this issue like it just talks about, you know, the guy whose name is Hydra with his wife Becky and children, that he wants to do a fundraiser, and there's some artwork that I will definitely show. I wasn't really a fan of the artwork either, because I felt this book was a little bit all over the place. Like, there was like a fundraiser, and then it kept mentioning it over and over again. Then it went into this whole thing of where one of Hank's friends was actually, you know, having tickets, and then he didn't want to go because of the fundraiser he was going to, and since that didn't work out, then he actually found out he could go, and then they all went to this Hail Hydra meme where everything went all ballistic. And then towards the end of the book, he was saying that he was sorry for his actions and everything. So I really just couldn't find a liking into this book. It is a one-shot, so it's not an ongoing or mini-series. But I just felt that this wasn't really my book. I mean, if you guys liked it, you know, that's fine. But in my opinion, I just really couldn't get into it for this one shot. But up to you guys if you want to pick that up at a near comic book store near you. We're going back now to the physicals. Deadpool's Secret Wars, issue number 4. This is the variant edition. And this comic issue, I feel that Deadpool is more of a open character. Like, he just like he's not all about himself. Like he's actually more of a caring character. Like of this woman that he met. I can't remember her name. It starts with the letter Z. Ziaschi, I think her name was. From what we saw, Ziaschi, yeah. And since she was the healer of Colossus from last issue, she turned all old and wrinkly, and she died. Wasp tries to go there to comfort Deadpool in his, in this state. The artwork I thought was pretty good, and all that. So then we go into them where Doom's like saying, I am eternity and I will grant you one wish, and Cap's trying to say, to Deadpool, this is all a trick and we want nothing from Doom. And then he's like saying, very well, if you don't accept it, then the dealing is over, and he will suffer. Like, he will make everyone suffer any disturbance, and basically not to see them again, because anyone dares, he will destroy them. So then we go into the war, where Doomsday actually set out monsters after them, and Wasp actually was really helpful for Deadpool in this issue. And we have Captain America and Deadpool teaming up against Doom. And if you want to find out more about what happened there, definitely read the book. We also have the Beyonder who appears, that talks with Deadpool about, all the universes and whatnot. And then after that, when everything was set in stone, Reed had a way of, leaving Battlefield to let them go back to Earth, and then basically it just ended where he just made this one wish, and the one wish was actually to send Zachi back to life, far, far away, to live in peace and happiness right here. So that's why I said I really saw Deadpool more of a caring character to others besides himself, and that's what I really liked about this issue. And I believe this was the end, this issue, because I didn't see anything about to be continued, because it was talking about Deadpool versus Thanos and all that stuff. And yeah, so definitely like this issue. This Deadpool 4 issues, if this is the last issue, was really a real high recommendation, so you should definitely get that as trade paperback. Final issue I have is Last Days of Magneto, issue number 21. And this also is the last issue of Magneto. And in this comic book, and I felt why this was the last issue, because it was a little bit of a downhill. And, oh, by the way, for rating of this, I would give a 4 out of 5 star rating. Along with Hank Johnson, Agent of Hydra, rating I give that as at least a 2. For that opinion. But Magneto, it just talks about where he talks about himself and how he wants to help out the mutants, giving a demonstration, as well as chaos that's going on in the city, where he just wants to do it all by himself. And then it just keeps going back and forth to the past, where he goes to Russia and lets them suffer because of the orders that they followed, and drowns them. Where it goes back to the city where Polaris and Miss Round are in this issue, where she's trying to tell Polaris that, we're not at Magneto's side, he's on his own side for that, and he just wants to sacrifice for himself and didn't want you to be in the middle. And then we go into this other place where he's talking with Charles Xavier about his wrongdoings that he did do, and that the island nation of Janisha is his to rule. And then it goes back to the city for the last time, where he failed to actually protect the city But he didn't want to be remembered as a hero or as a protector of the people. He just wanted to be remembered as the destroyer of worlds. Against mankind, against mutants that he has committed. And that just ends off where everything just ended in light. Where everybody died. From what it looks like here. So, it was a little bit iffy. It's an average read of 3 out of 5 stars. For the whole series altogether, I would give it at least between a 3 to 3.5 out of 5 for the whole series. Definitely check it out if you're a Magneto fan when it comes in a trade paperback form. And with that, guys, that is the world's finest episode of week number 304. And before I go, don't forget to check out Comic Frontline and Zone4Podcast.com. Both of them are your normal source for comic news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. Also, go check out our YouTube channel, Frontline Gaming Zone, where we have tons of games that we're going to be bringing out to you guys. Let me know in the comments below of the comics that I reviewed here, what you thought. And also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well. And that'll be all. So, to everybody out there, I'll see you guys next time in another group review or single review of whichever comes next. So, take care, everybody, and keep watching. Later, guys.